Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and to those of you watching from across the oceans, and perhaps I should say good evening. I trust this broadcast finds you well, seated comfortably in your armchair, perhaps by a crackling fire after a long day's work. Wouldn't you agree? It's a fine time to journey somewhere far beyond your map. Well, tonight we set our compass east, to a land reborn, rebuilt, and reimagined. Welcome to the Republic of Shujistan. Here lies Al-Shuji city, the proud capital, and as locals like to say, the beating heart of the revolution. Once a sleepy city, it now hums with a new rhythm, the rhythm of a nation remade by its own hands. From the broad marble avenues to the Grand People's Assembly Hall, every stone seems to tell a story of struggle, triumph, and the boundless faith of its people. Under the socialist stewardship of President Shuji Abdul-Majid, Shujistan underwent nothing short of a miracle. Factories rose where deserts once stretched, highways carved through mountains, schools and hospitals sprouted like springtime flowers. The numbers, as they say, speak for themselves. Illiteracy, once staggering, has nearly vanished. Food and transport reach the farthest corners, and the nation's Human Development Index is the envy of its neighbors. Yet it isn't only steel and progress that define this land, its spirit. In Hoshidara, homeland of the Hoshidan people, tradition breathes in every breeze. Temples nestled among rice terraces, artisans carving idols and calligraphy with the same patience their ancestors wielded 1,000 years ago. If you linger long enough, you might witness a Shujikan duel, the old art of twin wooden swords, a dance of grace and discipline that would humble even the most practiced fencer. The reductive concept of this duel is both hands are the weapon, mind is the true defense. To the west lies Kavaristan, where mountains kiss the clouds and men still grapple in the ancient sport of Gurekesh, a Kavari style of wrestling as old as legend itself. The crowd cheers, the drums pound, and for a moment the air trembles with the echo of history. The Kavari people help feed Shujistani population with their agricultural skills, grains, wheats, and rice. President Shuji policy of pushing agrarian society, making their farmers as part of revolution. Further northeast, in Alikir city, capital of Airlandia province, life slows to a more lyrical pace. Vineyards here yield the celebrated Ehrlich blue wine, an odd name perhaps, but one taste explains its reputation. It is said that even the angels envy its color. The Ehrlich population is a curious blend of continental charm and frontier resilience. They are storytellers, musicians, and vintners, a people who measure time not by the clock, but by the harvest. They follow Christian tradition, Protestantism as the proud majority, with Catholics forming a quiet, enduring minority. And across these lands, education reigns supreme. Al-Shuji University, built scarcely a decade ago, now rivals the continent's finest. Its graduates fill the ranks of doctors, engineers, and artists who have turned Shujistan from a dream into a living blueprint. A revolution not of guns, but of minds. On the north, the Zarithian lands, Satamid province, shimmer beneath the sun. Here, coral beaches meet the ruins of ancient Satamid fortresses, silent witnesses to empires long gone. Fishermen cast their nets in the same waters their forefathers once called holy. And when the sun sets, the sea burns gold, as though the heavens themselves salute the endurance of this land. Jabaland, known as Javari Land, is a lush archipelago of rice terraces, volcanic ridges and coral lagoons. Javdana, the capital, bustles with wooden markets, carved temples and lantern-lit canals. The Javari prize communal music, shadow dance rituals, spice cuisine and intricate weaving, a coastal culture of craft, sea and ceremony. Visitors enjoy hospitality, harvest festivals and boat carving. Nights echo with gamelan tunes and lanterns always. Yet for all its solemn beauty, Shujistan is not without joy. Boxing, yes boxing, remains the nation's most beloved pastime. In every town, from Birbuk to Alikir, crowds gather under the lights to cheer, laugh and live the thrill of sport. A working man's game, they call it, fair, fierce and honest. To walk through Shujistan is to glimpse a paradox made flesh, a land both ancient and newborn, proud yet humble, devout yet daring. Its people often say, "The sun shall rise, victory is near." Perhaps that is the secret of this place, the unbreakable will to stand tall, even when the world doubted they could. So, as we bid goodnight to Shujistan, from the shining towers of its capital to the quiet laughter of its villages, we leave with a thought. In a world that rushes forward, this nation reminds us that rebirth is not found in forgetting the past, but in carrying it gently into the future.